Hello lovely people, welcome back. Okay, so today we're going to do a roughly 25-minute yoga workout. So we're going to keep it pretty simple moves. It's going to be really similar to the yoga, well not similar, but it's going to use the moves that we used from the Yoga Foundations video. And we're going to build on them a little bit, and we're going to add a little bit of interval into there as well, just to keep things interesting, because I can't seem to help myself. Okay, so just beginning with feet slightly apart, a little bit less than hip width. And you want your feet parallel, so that means the outside of your feet are parallel. You feel maybe a little bit pigeon-toed, but that's okay. And we're just going to rock a little bit. Toes to heels. And we can roll our shoulders a couple of times as well. So this isn't going to be a real jump around one. It's not going to be massive, getting your heart rate up. We're just reversing. It's just a really nice practice that you can do without taking up too much time. And coming to a stop. And we'll inhale, reaching upwards. And you can press one side, then the other. Just gently stretching out either side of your body, not overstretching at this point. And inhale and pull just a little bit higher up. And exhale, bring your hands to prayer. And you can close your eyes here and just take a moment. And just be aware of what you can hear around you. Be aware if there's any mowers running or cars going past. Music playing in the apartment next door. And just acknowledge that those noises are there, but without attaching too much importance to them. It's just that you know you're there, so you know they're there, so that they don't distract you later. And then you can bring your attention to your body. And just see what it's telling you. Areas of tightness, areas of tension. See where you can be a little more gentle today and where you can push a little further. Find out where you maybe need to relax a bit more and where you need to build strength. And then bringing your attention to your breathing. Not controlling it. Just feeling your chest rise and fall. And allow yourself to feel your body expand with every inhale. Relax with every exhale. And then you can begin consciously deepening your breath. So every inhale is long. Every exhale slow. Inhalations creating space. Exhalations bringing relaxation. Inhaling, crown of the head rising, body lengthening. Exhaling, keeping that length, the body relaxes. Inhaling, chest expanding. Exhaling, shoulders relaxing down the back. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms up. And we'll exhale, relaxing down. You can have your eyes open or closed now. Inhale, expand to the ceiling. Exhale, relax. Inhale, lift. Feel that spine lengthen, chest open. Exhale, relax. One more. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to inhale our arms to shoulder height. We're going to take our feet a little bit wider. Exhale, keep that expansion. Inhale, twist. Let that leg soften a little bit. Inhale to center. Exhale. Inhale, expand to center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, left hand goes down the left leg. Right arm comes up and over. Inhale to center. Exhale to the opposite side. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, arms to shoulder height. And this time when you exhale, lock your hips forward. So it's only your body twisting. Inhale to center. Keep those legs locked. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, both arms reach. Really stretch away. We're going to exhale. Little softness in the knees. Bum comes back. Gently folding down. You can take hold of your elbows here. And you can let yourself stretch one side then the other if that feels good. You can bring your hands down to your shins, your thighs, the floor, wherever's comfortable. Let your head hang. And then on inhale, we'll squeeze our tummy and come all the way up. Reach. If it feels comfortable, you can even reach back a little bit. Give yourself a little back bend. And then on the exhale, we're going to come all the way down. Inhale, expanding up. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, open. Exhale, relax. One more time up. Inhale. One more time down. Exhale. And this time we're going to inhale and look forward. And your hands might be on your thighs, looking forward like that. Nice flat back. They might be on your shins or on the floor. As you can see, I can only touch the floor by bending my knees, so don't worry about bending your knees. And we're going to bring our hands flat to the floor. step our knees down. We're going to have a few cat-cows. So we're going to inhale, drop our tummy and look up. Which is apparently what a cow looks like. And exhale, we're going to stretch our back up like a cat. Really squeezing your tummy to your spine. And then we'll inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, reverse. Inhale up. Exhale, reverse. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale, we're going to pop our feet flat and we're going to stretch back. So your hands can slide forward a little bit. Your hips are pressing back towards your heels. Fingers are stretching away. And you can let your forehead rest on the ground. And then from here, we're going to look forward. We're going to leave our hands where they are. Come over them, tuck the toes under. And we're going to push up and back into downward facing dog. Now we're going to stay here for a few breaths. So whenever you start getting tired, just bring your knees down and pop back again to that extended child pose. Otherwise, we're going to stay here, breathing. Heels are tending towards the floor, tummy's squeezing up, hands are pressing away, shoulders are away from ears, hips are lifting, and there's so much to think about. But basically, all you're doing here, main thing, squeeze the tummy, make sure the tummy is working to lift you up, and push the floor away through your hands. The rest will all come. And don't worry if your feet aren't flat on the floor. My feet are never flat on the floor. And then we're going to look forward. And we're going to take our left leg forward. Now, you've got two ways of doing this, or three actually. You can pop your knees down, and then you can lift that right leg through. Left leg, sorry, mirroring. Or you can do the same from here. If you can only get it halfway, you lift it through. Or if you're particularly flexible and have got good tummy muscles, because this takes quite a bit of tummy muscle work, you just step it through. Okay. And from here, we'll just gently put the knee down. So we don't want too much pressure on the knee, and you want it to be resting, your knees to be resting sort of on the top, not actually on the kneecap, so you're not pushing into the kneecap. And look forward. Really lean into the front leg so you can feel the stretch here. And if your balance is okay, just climb up onto that knee and keep stretching forward. And you should really feel the stretch in the leg now. Bring the hands back down. We'll step back. We'll swap sides. Again, you can go all the way back into downward dog to do that if you prefer. And then leaning forward there. So now that back knee has the top of the kneecap on the floor. You're pressing into the front leg. You're feeling that stretch in the back quadricep, the front of the thigh on the back leg. Walking up. And don't worry if you can't get that sort of spread, if that back knee is much closer. All you're doing is going for a little bit of a stretch here. And then we'll come back down. And we'll take that leg back. And you can have a little extended child if you need it, a little stretch out. Staying there if you want to. Otherwise, popping up, downward facing dog. Pressing the mat away through your hands. Squeezing the tummy up to the spine, lifting the hips. Your head a little shake. We're going to look forward, we're going to bring the knees down. We're going to take a little bit of a straight line from our knees to our shoulders, and our elbows will come straight back. Down to the mat. Slide the hands forward, feet come flat. Just lifting up into a little back bend here. If that feels a bit much, just stay down and just lift the crown of your head a little bit. Otherwise, elbows flat. Crown of the head rising. And then we'll slide back down. Tuck those elbows in nice and tight. Up onto our knees with a nice tight tummy. Tuck the toes under. Push up and back. And then we're going to look forward. We're going to walk our feet forward all the way between our hands. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, squeeze the tummy, sweeping up. Little back bend, hands coming to prayer. Fantastic. So from here, we're going to step our right foot back. Weight comes onto the left leg. And you might find if your balance isn't great that you need to do this quite gradually. If you can, try and make a nice big step back. You can have a wall or a chair here that you can grab onto for a bit of balance. I'm going to raise our arms, if that's okay on your shoulders. If it's not, keep your hands in prayer. And if you can, work that foot even further back and dip into that lunge a little bit more, high lunge. Hips are pointing directly forwards, tummy's tight, front knee is behind the toes. Hands coming to prayer, bring them over your chest, and you're going to open that back leg. So the back foot goes flat on the ground. We're in Warrior 2, which we covered in the Foundation Yoga video. Toes are pointing about 45 degrees. Hips are facing directly towards me, or towards the wall, wherever they are. They're not facing forwards. And you can keep your hands in prayer, or you can open out if that's okay on your shoulders. Bend a little deeper into that front leg. Take your gaze forward if it doesn't strain your neck. Holding there. Warrior 2. This is a lovely, strong pose. All four corners of each foot pushing down so that foot's not rolling up. And then we're going to reverse the warrior. So we'll turn that front hand palm up, keep the bend in the knee, and just reach back, just as far as is comfortable for you. Then we'll come up, and we're going to go the other way. Side angle. That forearm, you're not putting all your weight on it, you're not collapsing into it, it's just there to balance you. Top arm comes over, so you're doing most of the work through your abs. Let's come up again, return to Warrior 2, keep that gaze forward. And then we'll come to the center. So straighten that front leg, Turn the feet to face forward. Inhale, open the chest. Little softness in the knees. Make sure you're actually using your quad muscles to lift your kneecaps. And exhale down. And you can hold onto your thighs here, onto your shins. You can take hold of your elbows and let your body hang. And then from there, squeezing the tummy and rolling gently up. Shoulders roll back and down. And let's turn those feet to about 45 degrees. And then we're going to take the knees out in line with them. This is a variation of goddess pose, which I always think is very appropriate. Hands coming to prayer. We're going to hold there for a moment. Tummy's tight, back's nice and straight. Then we can open our arms out. And we can reach one side to the other, keeping that bend in our knees. And coming to rest. And we're going to go off in the opposite direction. So coming up, turning that back foot to about 45 degrees, pointing that way. Front foot points directly along our mat. Hips are staying towards the camera. And let's open into our warrior two. So make sure that knee's not collapsing inwards. It's behind the toes. You can even take that back foot back a bit. Gaze coming over the hands. But body stays towards the video, the screen. Deep breaths here. Let's turn the front hand up. Exhale, keeping the bend in the front knee. Reverse warrior. And on an inhale, let's come out of that. And on an exhale, folding our arm, we'll go to side angle. So again, remember you're not collapsing onto that arm. Ooh. It's only there for a bit of balance, a little bit of support. Keeping the body open to the sky as much as you can. Don't worry if it's not perfectly there, if you're a bit rounded over. It's all going to come with practice and time. And on an inhale, let's come up. And we're going to go to high lunge, peeling that back foot off the floor, heel comes to the sky, dipping in. A few breaths here. Hands coming to prayer. We'll step forward, ooh, or not. And then from here, we're going to bring ourselves down to the mat. So we'll start just by sitting back. Knees are behind toes, tummy's nice and tight. And a little bit deeper. And as deep as you can. And all the way down to the floor. Fantastic. Okay, so sitting however you feel comfortable. Cross-legged always works for me. We are going to be twisting a little bit, so legs straight out in front probably isn't going to work so well, but you can bring them sort of half crossed and quite wide in front of you. Okay, so from there, we're going to inhale up. Exhale, twist to the side. Crown of the head's rising. Tummy's still nice and tight. So if your legs are out, that's going to look like this. If your legs are together, it's going to look like this. So it's all doable. We'll inhale to center. Exhale to the opposite side. Coming back to center. And we're just going to have our legs extended, toes back towards us. Inhale. Exhale. Really stretch that spine. You can let your head hang a little bit. Some of you might be lying right along your legs. I'm not there. Maybe one of these days, but probably not. Others might be up here, and that works too. Wherever you can feel that stretch along the back of your legs and into your spine. And releasing. And now coming to sit however feels comfortable for you. You might want some cushions, you might even want to pop yourself in a chair for this. We're not going to be here too long, but we're just going to finish off by closing our eyes. Bring one hand over our heart, one hand over our belly. And taking a moment to tune into the world around us again. Being aware of noises outside, but not attaching any importance to them. Releasing them. And drawing yourself further inwards. Checking in with your body. Finding out what's changed and what's stayed the same through the practice. Seeing if it's your body's relaxed a little. Seeing where it's worked. And allowing yourself a moment to feel grateful for your body. To have gratitude for all the amazing things it does for you each and every day. For how it helps you get through the days. And then going a little deeper still. And seeing what thoughts are popping up after the practice. What worries or concerns. I'm not dealing with them at this point. Just acknowledging that they're there. And putting them to the side for the moment. And allowing yourself a moment of stillness. With the noises of the outside world set aside. With the needs of your body set aside. With your thoughts set aside. And in that moment, allow yourself to feel gratitude for yourself, for who you are, for all the incredible things that you do. and for the fact that you keep going through each and every day. And then you can give yourself a little hug. And you can say, I did good. And ready your hands to prayer. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you'd like to see longer practices like this. Let me know if this was about right for you. And yeah, taking that little moment of peace with you and carrying it through the day, and remembering to feel gratitude because you're an amazing person doing amazing things, and that's awesome. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.